Me drinking cold coffee in that cup because I don't care. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Let me go let the besties know that we are live on YouTube. Let me go let y'all know over here and fucking. Ooh, we got more como se dice? We got more fucking stories per. Let's see here. I'm live. Hi, bestie. How do I do this? Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a minute. Hey, besties. What's going on? Let me go see. Hey, besties. Oh, here we go. I was like, how do I share this? Share. Hi, bestie. Fastest notification I clicked on. Oh, hey, Ashley. Happy 4 months, bestie. Who else was 4 months? Melody, happy 4 months. Okay, y'all show. Oh, excuse me. Stop my novella to run here. Mood. Hey, here, early race, late live clutch. Hey, Brody. Hey, girl, I was just watching your past lives. Mood. The hair is given today. Thank you. Has my hair been giving lately? I don't know what I'm gonna do next time. I'm kind of crazy. So I was watching La Platica with Itati. Sorry. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. But dude, I can't with how she talks. But I understand because I feel like that's how people feel with me. I feel like bitches are like, I can't stand the way Julia got a manly ass fucking voice and she just be talking weird. So I completely understand. Like if I ever get on your nerves, you know what I mean, with my voice, I apologize. Because there's something about Itati's voice. Like I like her and I love her, but there's something about when she's talking. It's when she's yelling, I understand her and I fucks with it when she's yelling. But when she's talking normal, my ears don't like it. I'm sorry, okay? I love her, but I can't. I couldn't. I was watching it today and I couldn't sit through it. But that's my business. You know what I mean? A lot of you bitches can't sit through my shit either. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Trish. Hey, y'all. I just opened my pickle. It's like meant to be. I remember the OG vid with snacks. I haven't had pickles in a minute. Andas quemada, bestie. Oh, hell yeah. You're right, huh? Oh, well. Bestie, you look up the ad. No, I didn't. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Me antojas una tuna salad per. Hey, Maritza. Happy 3 months. I think it's a raspy tone, like I think it's the raspiness. Like I can't get behind it. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I was watching it, like something when she yells, I like it. When she yells, I fucks with it. But I was watching the podcast and I was like, why she don't sound the same? Because she's not yelling. But you are the one of the people I like to hear their voice. I apologize, honestly, sincerely. Unless you're a fucking hater, I get that voices matter. Like not everybody enjoys your voice. I had to learn that the hard way. You know what I mean? I was like, no, I've never liked my voice, honestly. It's always been deep. Um, it's always been deep. Like you bitches. Just kidding. It's always been deep. Like my haters fucking culo. Just kidding. I like what you said, Riddle. I put your voice on full list. Bessie, I was just finished part 1. Okay, and you made it to part 2. Best of luck to the Prego Bessies. First of all, it's too fucking hot to be pregnant. Second of all, safe deliveries for everybody. How can I join to be a bestie or comadre? The link is in the description. I think you have to be on desktop to do it, but it'll say join next to where it says subscribe. That's how y'all do it. Y'all gatekeep it. Oh, dude. Brody, 4 months. How do y'all do it? Oop. Jacobo likes that's all that matters. You're right. I be fucking with him too. I'm like, me llamo Julio. Just kidding. Nah, he really don't give a fuck. Which, it's so mean. Like, people are fucking stupid. Just kidding. Hi, bestie from New York. Hey, saludos hasta Nueva York. Wow, these months keep flying. Hey, Melissa, 4 months. Eyes rolling at you fake besties. You're making me stressed. How did you do it? I don't know how to do it, bestie. Otherwise, I would have helped you. Love you, bestie. Hey, Jalen, love you, girl. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to let the besties know that we live. Fucking, no, because it's so rude. It's, like, so rude that, like, y'all swear how Kobo has to put up with me, but, like, I have to put up with him. Does anybody think about that? Like, does anybody think that I put up with his pedos and his crusties And the way that he sleeps at night, you know how many times this man gives me the ick? But oh, like, you know, only I give the ick. No, bitch, it's mutual. 111 degrees. Can it be October already? That's what I'm saying. Facts. No, because, like, y'all swear he's perfect. He's not. Don't ever let a man think that. And when he ain't got a haircut, bitch, low-key, I don't know if this is y'all besties tea. And Jacobo hates this. And he be fucking pissing me off. So, like, cuando no tiene corte, he wants me to, like, he's such a gaslighter, y'all. And you know what? I enable it. I'm an enabler. When he doesn't have a haircut, he wants me to love on him extra, because once he gets to, he's like, this is what he does to me every fucking time he doesn't have a haircut, okay? He's like, well, I forgot one time was like, he would just give me the ick. I was like, you need a haircut. You know what I mean? Like, you need a haircut. Why? Because he has a certain barber he likes to go to. Sometimes homie ain't got no appointments, right? So there was one time he was creeping on 2 weeks with no haircut. And I was just like, let's deal with the lights off, because I need a haircut. And fucking, I wasn't really like all over him, right? And so when he got his haircut, he's like, don't touch me. I was like, excuse me? He's like, don't touch me. He's like, you didn't want me when I didn't have a haircut, and now that I have a haircut, you want to be all over me? He's like, don't touch me. I was like, okay. So now when he looking kind of homeless with his fucking haircut, I gotta fucking like be all over him. My man gives me the ick with that overgrown mustache. Okay. I'm like, can you go do a little trim? But whatever. So I have to fake it. I gotta fake it till I make it. And I'll do that. Says he do. Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? You don't see me doing that. It's like if I were to tell him, don't fucking, oh, I got my nails done. Like, Bessie try giving him a cut. Hell no, I'll fuck that shit up. Who else got a 4-month? Let me see. 4 months already. Wow, the Cheeseman Confessions. The Bessies are wild. No, for real. Happy 4 months, Araceli. I'll catch up later, Bessie. My DM is doing an audit at my store. Okay. Has Jacobo ever grown out a beard? My man has a beard, but I hate when it's overgrown. I don't think he can. Cut appointments every 2 weeks. I don't think he can. How much are men haircuts in Texas? Jacobo pays like $40 to $50 with tip, I think. My man gives me the ick when he sleeps in. LOL. Quit being a bum. Get up. Same. Hey, Vanna. No, like I don't know. No, because y'all gonna be like, bitch, you're mean. But, like, sometimes, bro, when men be chewing loud, it pisses me off. Like, I literally, and Jacobo knows this shit. He's like, oh, you don't love me anymore. I'm like, no, I love you, but, like, please stop. I pay 52. Yeah, I feel like 50 is a norm. The hair was given on the TikTok vlogs. Okay, purr. I have 3 boys and it's given. I'll cut your hair. Hey, you better learn. You better learn, girl. Hey, Bessie, happy to see you on. It's been a long day at work. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeanette. Happy 4 months. No wonder my hubby goes to the mall where they're learning. Hey, because sometimes it'd be cheaper. I made 3 months, bestie. Ooh, Joanna. Where am I 4 months? LOL. How are y'all doing? Let the bestie know. So, yeah, sometimes he be chewing loud, and I'm just like, you would murder my husband with his chewing. No, the thing is, it's not bad. It's just me. Like, I have my mom was like, bro, let me tell you something. Bessie, in the right corner, that little money sign right there. Ooh. Hold on. Let me tell you something, bitch, because I'm fucking dead. My mom fucking hated, bitch. Hated. Do I have to put like a... Let me get a song on here. I guess we'll do this one. Fuck it. I gotta put it on a TikTok. My mom fucking hated, like, legitimately hated noise. So, bro, oh my God, let me tell you something. Like the lie, please and thank you. My man gives me the ick when he doesn't stop talking to the waiter when we're eating out. I'm like, they have like 10 on the table, sir. You ain't special. Oh, John. When a man gets a haircut and showers with a little cologne, he isn't safe. That's what I'm talking about. Every single time it's going to do it for me. Every single time. My mom hated like the bag of chips when it makes noise, like when which is so stupid because it's like, bro, what do you want me to do? Put the shit in a bowl then. She would buy us chips all the time, but like us putting our hands in there, she hated it. Like she would flip the fuck out. And I'm like, okay, you got all these fucking bebe kids and you bought all of us chips. And so, you know what I mean? And like she would go off and like my dad would like, God bless my dad. He put up with like the patience for having kids and dealing with my mom's fucking BS sometimes. I remember she would always give me some Funyuns. I love Funyuns. I would be in there and she'd be like, get one chip at a time. I'm like, it's still gonna make noise. And I remember one time she fucking hit the seat. Like she was like fucking going crazy. She was just like, I can't stand the fucking noise of chips. Okay, so quit buying them. Quit buying them for us. You ever thought about that? And one time I got my ass beat because I was like, I can't, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to stick my hand in this fucking bag without it crinkling up and fucking making noise and like upsetting you. And I got slapped. So, you know what I mean? I was like, I'll just wait till I get home. And when I get home, I'll eat my chips in my room. That's what it was giving. Because what else am I going to do at this point? You know what I mean? And now that's me. I can't stand noises for too long. So like the TV, I have it at a certain volume. I don't know. And so if I can hear something and like fixate on it, it's gonna piss me off. I don't know if it's just because I'm an old lady now, or it's my mom fucking put that into my head, or what. But de que es normal, no es normal. It is what it is. All right, besties. Oop. What's going on? Okay. I was like, what's going on? All right. Let's get into... First of all, let me tell you something real quick. Because I was fucking pissed, besties. So, y'all seen it on Sunday. We went to the Pulga to go get that turkey leg, right? And I said in there that... So, they sell beer and they sell, like... I used to sit behind my mom because I was so sick with the convats. Let's keep talking about the icks about our bads. I'm done. Oh, hey, Ariana. I'm just saying what noises, they overstimulate me. Hi, bestie and besties watching this. Low-key, I get irritated when I hear people chew. The minimal chewing noise triggers. That's what I'm saying. Wait for me. I'm watching the ads. Loud noises, bright lights, strong smells cause me headaches. Okay, same. So, what's wrong with us? Just kidding. So I went to the they sell beer there. They sell snow cones and they sell like pickles and popcorn, all types of stuff at the Pulga, right? But we went up there and we went to the first one when you first walk in. Where the turkey legs are on that side, you pass like where they sell like food, and then you're going in the corner. The one that's in the corner there, bro, I was shooketh. So we go there, right? And Jacobo wants a beer. It was, I want to say, like around 12 or 1, something like that. And he was like, let me get it. It's fucking hot. I'm gonna get a beer. And he's like, do you want one? I was like, no, I want a snow cone. So we go to the fucking stand there, and I like read it. I was like, what do they got? You know what I mean? Like what they sell in here. But there was a lady there, and so Jacobo goes up. He was like, do you guys sell beer here? Can I get a beer? And then she was like, no. She's like, did you read the sign? She's like, read the sign. We don't have it. And I was like, she was so fucking rude, and I was shook, and like he was looking at me like, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so I look up and I was like, oh, I was like, they don't sell. I was like, but she not to, like, the way she told him was fucking crazy. Like she like low-key like yelled at him and like was scolding him. And I was just like, but like I looked at her because I was about to go off. I was like, bitch, you don't gotta be fucking rude like that. Like, okay, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, excuse the fuck out of me. But homegirl was pregnant. Okay, so I look at her because I did a double take. I was like, and he was like, let's just go to another one. But I was like, bitch, don't talk to my man like that. Like, first of all, he was nice about it. He was like, hey, how you doing? Like, you guys sell beer? And she was looking at her phone. She was like fucking pissed that he didn't read the sign. But first of all, bitch, the sign's in fucking English. Okay, and he obviously spoke to you in Spanish. So you know what I mean? But whatever. And so I looked at her and she was pregnant, y'all. And she had a hat on and she had like a tank and like her belly was out. Like she was just having a bad day. It was, you remember like Rachel Green when she was at the end of her pregnancy in Friends, and she was just nada le agradaba. Like she was just fucking in a shitty fucking mood. And I was like, I get it, girl. Like I saw her, I was like, okay, let's just go. Cause one, you pregnant in this motherfucking heat. What if she knew you, girl? Oh, she did pop that baby out and then talk. Just kidding. No, I think because first of all, she's pregnant. You know what I mean? It's hot. They didn't have, like, I saw she had like a little fan in there. It's fucking hot in those, but there's no ACs. It's a fucking pulga. So I was like, you know what? You got to be here on a Sunday, pregnant and all. Where your man at? You know what I mean? Like, I understand why you're mad. That's why you gave us a fucking attitude. So I let it go. I was like, whatever. And I was telling him, because he was like, I thought you were going to go off. I was like, no. I was like, está embarazada. Like, I was like, obviously she going through some shit. And like, she was huge. Like, yeah, like she's already going to have her baby. I was like, obviously she don't want to be out here on a Sunday. Like, I'm pretty sure homegirl wants to be home with her feet up. You know what I mean? In the fucking AC. But she got to be out here selling. I don't even know what the fuck they were selling. Ice cream cones or something. I mean, snow cones. And I was gonna get a snow cone. I was like, she got a fucking attitude. I'm not gonna buy it from you. So we went to the other lady, but they didn't have snow cones at that one. So I was like, fuck, you know what I mean? So I was like, whatever. I didn't get my snow cone. Took it out on Hankovo because she had to. Yeah, no, but I got it. I was like, it's hot, girl. I'm fighting for my life. So I was like, it is what it is. Esta vez te la perdono. But like, low-key, she looked at me weird too. Maybe she don't like me. Maybe she knew me didn't like me. It is what it is. Maybe she wanted my turkey leg. Just kidding. Jules being nice and positive. That's a good. No, because I was really mad. Like, he was like, it's like, you don't want somebody. Hako was like, you don't want to really tell your man nothing. But I was enraged the way she talked to him. Cause I was like, like she was okay trying to put him down. Like, you can't read. Like, she was like, you didn't read the sign. Look at the sign. I was like, but I'm like, it's a fucking pulga too, bitch. Hey, like, who am I gonna call customer service? You know what I mean? Like, they don't give a fuck here. But I would never do some shit like that. I'd be like, oh, like, I'm sorry, we don't sell that here. But the one down there sells it. You know what I mean? No, because being pregnant doesn't mean it's okay to be mean. I know, but it's like, I get it. It's hot. Not the turkey. So, like, I get it. The heat makes people crazy. Like, it really does. You catch a little attitude. We got it on a bad day. She probably related to a cornudo or something. I don't know shit. But I was like, God damn. Even he was like, oh, I didn't think she was going to talk to me. I was like, neta que se pasó la mano. No, and then we get into the truck. Jacobo was thinking about it. He was like, but I said it right. Yeah, I felt so bad because he's like, was I mean? Like, did I come out? I was like, no. I was like, it's fine. I was like, you just, you know what I mean? It is what. Like, don't be mean to my man. I can be mean to him, but you can't. Okay, it's something like with your siblings. You can't talk shit to my siblings. Only I can. But I was shook. I've never in my life been treated like that. Just kidding. No, but I felt bad. I was like, it's not. I was like, it's que tan embarazada. Like, I was like, it's not an excuse, but like, come on. If I was fucking pregnant like that in this fucking weather, I'd be mad too. I'd be fucking mad too. But I was like, well, the way you acting, girl, you ain't gonna sell like that. Cause I really wanted a fucking cone, yeah. Bestie, when I started like, oh yes, I'm overtaking over my husband too, cause he is a sweet. Yeah, he was so nice too, and I was just like, damn. And then he felt bad cause I couldn't get my freaking snow cone. I was like, I ain't going back there. Capaz y me la avienta en la pinche cara or something. Or what if she fucking spits in it? Yeah, bro. Wild. I was like, you will never get the chance to treat me like I'm a piece of shit again. Only we could speak to them like that. Bessie, I'm loving your TikTok boss. Thank you. All right. So I'm coming back because we had a bunch. Okay, we had a bunch of older ones. I'm gonna say the older ones, and we're getting to the new ones. Girl, she should be mad at giving that attitude to her man that has her out there. Nah, straight up. Unless she's I don't know. Do they do volunteer work at the? I don't know. I don't know who owns the pool. I don't know how that shit works. But I'm sorry. It is what it is. All right, yeah. So we're gonna do with the older. So today is first time you clap cheeks with your partner, or how you met your partner. You can do either or. Send it through Instagram DMs. I'm going to read the ones from, what was it, Saturday? The ones we didn't get to, and then we're going to continue with the new ones. Look at my mug, bitch. It says Poor Unfortunate Souls, and it has my bestie Ursula here. And it has a little fucking volunteer. I don't know. How does that work? Imagine she sees this and fucking goes, like, imagine there's like a fucking, she goes on TikTok and talks shit. I'm like, girl, I'm sorry. You were so mean to me. I had to talk about it. At least I ain't saying what you look like. Hey, bestie. Late but here. Move. All right. Let's get into it. Bestie. The first time my husband and I did it, we were so excited. And it was a long day of drinking at a bar called Eureka here in California. And we got so drunk. We got to his apartment. We got into doing it. And I accidentally blew out a little small fart. Bestie! And he started laughing at me so hard. And I was so embarrassed. But 10 years later, we're here strong as ever. He brings it up once in a while. It was a cute little fart. Haha, puff. I'm done. It is what it is. It happens. You know what I mean? Que se puede hacer? Bestie, you got me wanting to hit up all the TJ Maxx, Home Good, Marshall with your vlogs. I love them. Bestie, I'm looking for the Hello Kitty stuff and I can't find it. She probably is. I dare her to try, Bestie. Oh no, I would. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let me just say something. Before y'all come in here with y'all's audacity, I'm gonna tell you something. There's two different types of bitches. Example one, the bestie does a little. Y'all didn't hear that? Let me get closer. That's a fart for that type A bitch. Okay? Then you got the motherfucking bitches like me. Okay? I'm type B. And type B, we go all out. Like, you know what I mean? How do I do it? Let me see. Excuse me. That's actually really subtle. I'm the bitch that like truenos. You feel me? So you either got type A or type B. So if you're a type A and you did that, you're fine. You can come back from something like that. Now, if you're like me, you can't come back for that. You're done. Don't ever see this man again. Unless he into that. You know what I mean? But yeah, type A or type B. Don't leave me hanging. Go ahead and leave in the comments. You type A or B? We want to know. Are you a little subtle puff princess? Or are you a pinche pedorra? Which one are you? Yeah, Bessie, but the silent ones are the deadliest. That's true, because mine be loud, but guess what? They don't really be stinking like that. As you should be. Pero no salgan con premio. Eso sí es muy cierto. Never, only if I'm sleeping. Type B here. I'm type D. Diarrhea? Just kidding. I'm type C, doesn't fart. Oh yeah, I forgot about you fucking favorites. Okay, I forgot about God's favorites who don't ever fart. Forgot about that. Silent, but no, them bitches be nasty. I'm B with my man and the other. What's type D? Is type D sale con chorrito que? Me too, like I'm pregnant. No, ma'am, they're bad. No. Yeah. Girl, mine be louder than my man's. Y'all really think that me and Jacobo are in the era of our relationship where, bitch, we just be going back to back. They say I got something from us. No, but why do type A be nasty sometimes? Type A's do be low-key nasty. Like that shit, like, I'm like, ¿te cagaste? Or like, and then I be shook because I'm like, what type of smell be coming out of you bitches? They said my husband better out than in. No, because my dad told me, bitch. Just kidding. My dad told me that this is like an old thing. No, because goals as fuck to just let it out. Bestie, is something wrong with you? Nah, I feel like you need to get that checked out. Because I heard that it's not good, Bestie. I'm being for real. I'm being for real with you. I'm worried about you. I heard that like you're not supposed to hold them because the chinga la panza, like it makes your stomach hurt, and like when you hold them in, like you're just letting out nasty toxins and shit. Like it's just gas, and so like when you let it in, como que te empachas, and you like bloat yourself up. I don't know what else. So as soon as he told me that, I was like, oh, say less. I ain't trying to get sick. Oh, you Bestie, I'm eating and I just got thinking about. I'm sorry, Bestie. Damn, that's why my stomach always be hurting. No, for real. I'm being dead ass. You know what? A lo mejor una sobada, Bestie. I heard like go to sobada, but like, you know, let the curandera know, hey girl, I ain't had a fart in years, so I don't know how it's gonna come out. 10 years my man refused to fart in front of my man. Oh my gosh, I love y'all. Y'all are so the ones who don't be farting in front of their men. Let's give them a round of applause. I'm being dead ass. This is not sarcasm. I love you. You're a beautiful princess. And you deserve the world. You know what I mean? Because I could never. You're better than me. I literally could. My husband said your intestines can rip if you hold it. Oh, shit. I can't do it, Bessie. Like, deadass, no, Bessie, I can fart, just not in front of my husband, LOL. Oh, I thought you just, like, didn't fart at all. So I was like, girl, what's wrong with you? Same girl can't do it. I love y'all. Round of applause. La bendición, because y'all are better than me and I recognize that. And I accept it. I can't hold it in. You know what I mean? Girl, no. Imagine we didn't fart. Where would all the Nazis go? It's a silent fart you gotta watch out for. Yeah, like yeah. I was about to, I was about to DM Bessie and be like, hey, girl, you good? You're okay, right? Like, you're good? Just to see a doctor now. I've known my husband for over 20 years and I just can't. I just know y'all be getting, like, tronco. You know what I mean? Like, I know you just be getting that good tronco because he thinks that you're just, like, so clean and, like, you know what I mean? Girl, I be coming home from my mama's house with the stomach ache because I refuse to fart. Well, duele perder un amigo que una tripa. I tried to fart in front of my man, but I can't. No, I'll never forget the first time. The first time I farted in front of Jacobo was so fucking embarrassing. Like, I was trying to be that bitch, okay? I was trying to be that bitch. I was trying to be like, you know what? I don't want to fart in front of him. Not right now, at least. Like, ya si se sale, si se sale. But I forgot what we were doing. Oh, we were literally laying down, bitch. We were laying down, I think. And, like, he was fucking with me, and I knew I had to fart, and like we were just like resting, and we were playing around, and I was like, quit fucking with me, quit, like leave me alone, leave me, like I was like, stop, quit, you know what I mean? And bitch se salió, and it wasn't like, it was loud, but it wasn't like a long one. It was just like, you know what I mean? And he was like, did you just fart? And I was like, oh, I got so fucking red. I was like, because you were fucking pushing on my stomach, and I was like, maybe making excuses, but he was, it's his fault. And he just started laughing. He was like, okay. He said, so what? He's like, just a fart. And he like, doesn't even smell. But I was so embarrassed. Like, I didn't know what to do. And I felt like, oh, I was like, fuck. Like, he's gonna, and Jacob was the type of person where, like, when you do something stupid, well, between me and him, if I ever fuck up or, like, I do something incredibly embarrassing, he brings it up all the fucking time. And I can't, that's one thing I hate. That's an ick of mine for him. I'm like, bitch, let it go. It happened how many years ago and you're still bringing it up, bitch? Like, that's enough. Superalo. You feel me? But no, anytime something embarrassing happens to me, he has to bring it up. And I got one on him too. I got some on him. I'm like, you wanna go there? You wanna go tit for tat? We could do that. So I hope I have my man because I have gastritis, so I'll be, why are farts so embarrassing? My man was tickling me when I farted in front of me, when I first farted in front of him, besides that was, especially that was his fault. That's what I'm saying. LOL to me, I'm done with my man. I be humbling him. Y'all need to stop. Babe, y'all need to let it go. This happened so many years ago. Like, leave me alone. Let me live my life. Stop it. But yeah. Okay. In the beginning of COVID, I'd rather fart than cough, no lie. Nah, you're right. COVID was a wild time. The first time I farted, I blamed it on my dog. 10 years with my man, I've never farted in front of him. What does it feel like to be one of God's favorites? Let me tell you how I farted the first time. We were in Mexico. Truck was full. I had to sit on him. Music was loud. I thought he wouldn't hear it. He didn't, but he felt it. No. Yo, I know. Okay, stop it. Literally stop it. Bestie, you don't care about people. I love a bitch who don't give a fuck about the rest of people. Like, you said, I don't give a fuck who's in this truck. I don't give a fuck that I'm sitting on my man. I'm gonna let it out. I cannot. Who cares that he felt it? As he should. You feel things. I'm pretty sure when you were sitting on him, you felt a little something, something. But for you to do that while it's a truck full of people, you're wild. You're wild for that. So, wow. Bessie, I sneezed for you're fucking, the rumble on his leg, the vibration. Whoever smells it, yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? But I didn't fart. That was a fucking queef, bitch. Sorry. The fucking concha had to breathe a little bit. Excuse me. And the way, because some men are dead ass dumb. Some men are dumb when it comes to, like, the vag. You know what I mean? The concha. The fucking, la pantufla, el pinche tamal, la canoa. They don't know what's going on down there. I dead ass would have fucking gaslit him. But, like, did you not know that, like, we release air down there? I mean, that happens. Like, I have to breathe. She's breathing. I'm sorry that you're so uneducated and you didn't know, you know, women anatomy. Sorry. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, did you not know that? Did you not know that, like, she breathes? Like, she has a mind of her fucking own. And, like, sometimes she be coughing. Oh, okay, I thought you knew that. I'd gaslight him like that. But you know what I mean? It already happened, bestie. No, because one time, I know when Jacobo's gonna fart. Because he does this movement. When we're laying down, I already know this bitch, okay? And Jacobo is, oh, sorry, you know what? Let's talk about it. Jacobo's a little spoon. Jacobo's a little spoon and I'm the big spoon. He likes to be the little spoon. He likes for me to bear hug his bitch ass. He likes, I don't know what that's about. So I be hugging him, right? And he'll be like, I'm sleep. I'm so embarrassed for him. He'll be like, I'm gonna go to sleep already. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And I'll be watching TikToks or I'll be on my phone, you know what I mean? And he'll be like, I'm ready to go to sleep. Okay, bitch, go to sleep. He's like, I can't. So I gotta go over there and fucking hug him and like little patty pat, right? But I know when this bitch is gonna fucking fart. He does it when I'm hugging him and it pisses me off. So one time I knew one was gonna come out. I felt it. So I got his fucking cheeks and I was pinching them together so he wouldn't fucking fart. So yo andaba así, but not even with two hands. I had one hand. I was one hand in that bitch. So I was like, let me squeeze his cheeks so that way the fart won't come out. Bitch, as soon as I squeezed it, he farted on my fucking hand. In here, right here in between here. I was fucking gagging. I was like, that's fucking nasty. He's like, I didn't know that. I was like, you're fucking nasty. I was like, you're fucking nasty. And I was like, I'm not spooning you now. I was like, get away from me. Yeah, right here, bitch. I was like, why are you disgusting? Like, my man cropped. Bestie, this isn't the bestie live, please. Yeah, so I had to get up, wash my fucking hands, gag. I was like, I'm never doing that again. So yeah, I'm a survivor. It was bad. That's your man, child. No, I didn't think it was going. I don't know what I thought. Ew, no, because me and my brother used to do this dumb shit when we were younger. Me and Big Bitch, we used to fucking I know y'all had it. Don't leave me hanging. Don't even fucking be like, bitch, you're nasty. That no. So me and my brother, we would always like share a blanket and be on the couch watching TV, right? Especially, it would always be like in December-ish when it's cold outside, right? And so we would always do that shit. And like we would have a thing where like we just, éramos inquietos. We would literally just kick each other and just do dumb shit, right? So my best friend had told me how her brother, I was like, man, I'm probably fucking pissed. Like I was like, he doesn't get that like I'm a fucking girl and he just be fucking kicking me, you know what I mean? And like we just be going at it. And she's like, dude, you wanna know what my brother does to me? I was like, what? And she was like, he fucking farts and then he'll fucking put the blanket on me. Like he'll fucking basically he would fart, put the blanket over her, so like she's fucking breathing in all the fart air, right? So that gave me the idea to do that shit to my brother. Bitch, wrong. I fucking did that shit to him. I fucking farted. Like, it was like a bad one. And I put the fucking blanket over him. First of all, you can get pink eye. Didn't know that. Didn't know you can get pink eye like that. But I did that shit to him. He fucking beat my ass, bro. We were fucking thugging. Like, I was like, pop, like, we were just going back and forth. And so I gave him the fucking idea because, like, we didn't do that shit. And so how I did that to him, we just kept doing it back and forth. And I was like, bro, I remember the twins ended up getting pink eye because they were always around when we were doing that shit. We never got it, but they did. And I was like, damn, that's rough. That's real rough. My bad. So yeah. But don't do that. Don't ever do that shit. I did to Hago one time. He was so fucking mad at me. Like, he didn't talk to me for like an hour. He was so mad. He's like, don't ever do that shit. I was like, oh, but you can do it to me, right? You can do that to me, but when I do it to you, it's not okay. So anyways, moving on. Okay. It's from a bestie. I met my man at work, and the first time I was shook. It was literally the first time I went over to his house. We started off the night watching that 70s show. Then he asked if I was sleepy because he worked overnight. I knew what he was leading to, but I went with it. We laid down in his bed and were cuddling. Then he said, I know you don't sleep in clothes. So I took off my pants and got back in bed. We cuddled some more, and I asked him what's on his mind because it was super quiet. Next thing you know, he took my hand. Next thing you know, he took my hand and placed it on his tronco. It was huge. I took my hand off right away, and I was like, do I really want to do this? And I did. It was amazing. Before this, I had only been with 2 other men and I didn't have much experience. And he said, I know how to ride, which gave me all the confidence. As a big girl, he made me super comfortable, and we have only expanded and explored on what we like. At this point, we know our bodies so well. He's the first to make me organism, and as for him, he says I'm the first person he is completely comfortable around as well. I will say my got game is weak. I have a jacked up jaw, but I'm learning. And for now, my hand skills are immaculate. By the way, he was the first person I got, and it took me 20 minutes to put it in my mouth because I was that much of an inexperienced person and I was scared. Now my mouth has been in places I had never imagined before. Ah! Bestie, stop it. Y'all are crazy. I'm gonna tell you this though. Why do men do that shit? That's the first thing men do. They gonna fucking grab your hand and be like, touch it. Bitch, you touch it. I'm fucking done. Jesus. Hold on, I'm trying to see which ones I've already read. Okay, hold on. Read that one. By the time you said that Jacobo asked your bro to bring you and Jacobo a blanket and it stunk. I was gonna say, I know you don't sleep in clothes because I sometimes fall asleep with my clothes on. Farting while sleeping got you questioning if it smelled or not. That, or how do you know? I don't know. How do you fart in your, like, here's the thing. What if you're dreaming you're on the shitter and then you fart and then some extra stuff, like a surprise comes out? You know what I mean? Okay, I read that one. I'm trying to see which ones I read. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, I read that one too. Sorry, there's a lot. Okay, I read that one. Where is this? Okay. Read that one. I don't know if I read this one. But I'm gonna read it just in case I didn't read it because I don't know. Here's my story, bestie. Yo le quité el novio a una prima. In my defense, she didn't want him anyways. Well, when I visited Mexico, I hung out with her, and one day I asked her if she had a boyfriend. She said, yes, I have 3. I was shook. I said how? She said she had them in different parts of the town. And if she ever was seen with one, she would say it was her primo. Ah, yeah, we didn't read this one. Well, this one guy she was seeing came to the U.S. with a visa. I found out in the U.S. it was one of her boyfriends. Well, we became friends, and I told him, you know that she was cheating on you the whole time you guys were together. He said he did not care about her and that he liked me. And boom, we've been together for 19 years. Till this day, she doesn't talk to me. She told the family in Mexico I took her man away and that she should be the one living good, not me. She's just bitter. She got 4 baby daddies and single because she's a town hoe. Love you, bestie. Well, God, bestie. It sounds like you ruined her life. Just kidding. That's not your fault. It's not your fault. Look, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now, besties. La que tiene su ganado, get them bitches in check. Si se te sale una vaquita por ahí, it's your job to get it back. You feel me? It's your job. So she didn't go for her ganado. You know what I mean? That's not your fault. It's not your fault that her fucking cow happened to fucking go eat grass on your side of the fence. You know what I mean? That's not your fault. And, like, how is she going to go get him? It's giving your loss. You snooze, you lose. So, what's there to do? What's there to say? A win is a win. What can you do? Getting related with my prima went after 2 of my exes. I never had a problem like that with my primas. Thank goodness. But I think the thing is, we don't got the same type. When you got the same type as your primas, you're fighting for your fucking life. She couldn't handle her ganado. That's what I'm saying. It's her fault. You want to have people, you want to have all these men on your roster, bitch. Make sure you know how to handle it. Cause se te salió uno. All right. Hi, bestie. My first time was with my man's cousin. A la verga. He was my neighbor at our apartment complex. I was 14 and so naive and stupid. We were together for 6 months and then the fucker ghosted me. After that, I found out he was telling everyone I was a gold digger and was not a virgin. I felt so stupid. Few months passed and I would always see his cousin, my now husband, around our complex staring at me. I thought he was cute and decided to shoot my shot. He was so happy I had talked to him, and after that we started going out. Fast forward to now, we've been together for 15 years, but sometimes tries to make me feel guilty that I wasn't a V when I met him, which he knew, and that I should teach our daughters to not be the stupid person I was. If I would have known he was going to throw my past in my face, I don't think I would have even talked to him before meeting him. FYI, he wasn't a V either when I met him, and I didn't question him about his sex experience. Oh, no, bestie. No, no, no. It doesn't matter. He knew that. And for him to be like, about your... Here's the thing, okay? It's different when you want to be a father to your daughters, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, at the end of the day, you not being a V, how did that affect him? He still fell in love with you. He still gave you bebe kids. He still clapped your cheeks. So, what's so wrong? You know what I mean? What's so wrong about not being a V? It went good for him. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's the cousin thing that's pissing him off, and that's not your problem. Sorry I met... How about you should have came into my life before your cousin did? How about it's your fault? Yeah. Don't do it, bestie. I understand that you're a man, okay? Respect. But no ma'am, no ham. Facts. Having the same type as your prima is wild. I'm potty training my twins. Yo bien entretenida. They were having a poop fest. Everyone, bestie, stop it. All right. This one had a second part, I think. But we're going to continue it. Lo que no fue en sueño no le hace daño. Pero le está haciendo daño, pero que se calme, que se calme. Ain't got shit to do with him. That's the thing. If I'm telling you, hey, I'm a whore. I'm a hosky. And you're my side dude, or you know what I mean? I be doing this, or I be doing that. It's like, ¿cómo te vas a enojar when they're telling you? What you think she was lying to you? You proved it, right? Like y'all clapped you and he saw, oh, no, it's V, okay? And he chose to still be with you. He chose to have a family with you. So it's like, what are you mad at? You chose me. You wanted to live this life. Ahora te aguantas. Just kidding. All right, we did it for a month and he asked me to come stay with him at his apartment. So I agreed, and this was our first time being together sexually. Bestie, I had never had a man go down on me and hit all them right spots. Then to top it off, know how to work the tronco. This man was the love of my life, not because of the sex, but he just knew how to make me happy. He passed 2 years ago. Oh, bestie, I'm sorry. And I don't think anyone could live up to him. A little bit of drama. At the funeral, the ex that was like a brother was there with his wife. I saw him from a distance. I broke down at the funeral, and guess who came to console me? The ex. He held me in front of his wife and gave me words of encouragement. You could slice the tension in the air with a knife at the family gathering. My love dying has caused so much drama, from what happened at the funeral to now being single again. I was with the love for 18 years and 2 kids, and I miss him so much. I love watching you and Jacobo's relationship because the love of my life and I were the same way. Cherish every moment, bestie, even the bad times, because all I have left are memories. Making me cry, bestie. I'm so sorry. Let me get my shit together. I think I was going to cry with these. I mean, I knew it was possible, but I didn't think, you know what I mean? I'm so sorry. But it's because that's super fresh. 2 years. My mom passed away 2 years ago. It's just super fresh. I can't even imagine losing. It's hard. It's one thing. There's so many different levels of losing someone. And, you know, losing the love of your life has to be up there. It has to be the hardest, because at some point you know that your parents are going to pass away, and that's the whole point of being married and choosing your life partner, is because, you know, y'all are supposed to thug it out through everything that's going to happen when your parents die, when his parents die, when y'all go through things. And like, for you to lose that person that's supposed to help you get through life, I'm sorry, bestie. I truly am. Ooh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get my shit together. I apologize. I just didn't think that was gonna... That's one of my biggest fears. I'm so sorry, bestie. I'm sorry, bestie. I'm sorry that My condolences. You just never know what we're going to get in these lives. No, but like she honestly tiene razón because it's like the small fights, the big fights. It's like sometimes that shit doesn't even fucking matter because tomorrow's not promised and just live life, besties. My mom passed 9 years ago, bestie. Bless you. It's so hard. It is. I think it just the pain doesn't go away. It just gets more bearable from what I've experienced. It's rough out here. But let's just send some good vibes to the bestie. It's hard, especially with this topic. I apologize actually because with topics like this, I don't think it ever crossed my mind. I didn't take it into consideration that, you know, some besties might be widows or they lost their partner, or their wives or their husbands. So I do apologize. That's my bad on my part. I didn't realize that this could be potentially hard for other besties. So I do apologize. But thank you for telling us your story, and my condolences, bestie. My mom passed away 12 years ago. I'm sorry, bestie. Because with the trauma bonding, I do the triggers, like, you know, it's gonna be a lot if you can't handle it. You know what I mean? I understand if you can't watch it, but I didn't even think about something like this. Every loss, losing your life partner has to be so hard. God bless you. God bless the bestie. Let's send her some good vibes, besties. All right. Bestie, my mom just completed 3 years, and I tell you it's hard, but losing my husband would be just as horrible. I couldn't imagine with kids. That's the thing. It's just like that's the manual to life. You know what I mean? It's because you go throughout life knowing that it's just the thing, and it's hard. Like I said, like my mom's mom, my grandma, it was extremely hard for her losing my mom because, which I don't really know her like that. Like we don't have a relationship, but you're not supposed to bury your kids. Your kids are supposed to bury you. That's how, you know, we've been taught how life goes. And somewhere along the way in your journey, you meet somebody, and you know, you form a life together, and then you have kids, you build a family, and then you think, you know, this, we're supposed to go through everything together. We're supposed to have kids together. We're supposed to go through our losses together. We're supposed to see our kids get married and become parents themselves. We're supposed to see our grandkids, and then we're supposed to go. You know what I mean? But you don't expect to have to do that alone because, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy when stuff like that happens because it's just you don't expect it. You don't think that's gonna happen to you, and then it does, and then you're like, well, now you have to grieve, and you're just in this constant pain of, you know, he should be here, or she should be here, especially when you have kids. So I'm so sorry, bestie. You create a safe space for all of us. I hope so. I do apologize. I didn't even think that through. I couldn't imagine losing one of my kids. Me vuelvo loca. The wildest part of my mom's passing was my dad passing 3 years later on the same date. I always thought, damn, he loved her so much he followed her. Hey, sometimes that be happening. And I do think that too. I'm like, es que, like, a veces se lo llevan. Like, they take them with them because it's like, it's just unbearable to be without them. So that does happen. I lost my son almost 9 years ago. Such an unbearable pain. If I lose my husband, I can't even imagine that, man. It's hard, bestie. It's very, you just never know. You never know. But like Bessie says, like, just cherish what you have right now, and be in the moment, because uno nunca sabe. All right. I met my husband on a virtual online chat room with avatars. Oh, shit. I was 20 and he was 31, but I lied on my profile when I joined and said I was 23. We had a group of friends, and I put a picture of my cousin because I didn't really ever plan to go real life. Internet friends, nothing real or deep, just online. Well, imagine my surprise when he starts to catch feelings and sending me poetry. He wanted to Skype and sent me a mic and webcam. I was shook. I never planned on meeting or falling for anyone during this time. I really valued his friendship and thought he would stop talking to me if I told him. So I decided to meet him in person after 2.5 years, and he still loved me, and we dated for about 3 years in person. Thankfully, he turned out to be a knight in shining armor and truly loved me for me. Being a big, beautiful woman isn't what I was afraid of, as I've always felt confident in myself. I just didn't want creeps to have my picture to, I don't know that, to, or be exploited like that. I know I was wrong and I am truly sorry for it. He proposed to me in person after being together 7 years and recently celebrated 12 years together and 5 years of marriage. We're happily married and have fur babies. No bebe kids. We live happily in our apartment and laugh about it now. Looking back, it was a harmless white lie that snowballed into a huge lie and is the reason it kept me and him apart that long, and I wish I told him sooner rather than later. So much wasted time on a harmless mistake that would have been laughed off had I opened my mouth up sooner. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. He had dated my internet friend before me and sent her a tronco pic, and she told me he was hung. They didn't work out, and he told me he did it so he could have a reason to continue chatting and speaking to me. This was a lot afterwards, and my bestie was cool about it. She was dating a cop in her real life and didn't want to continue cheating on him with my mans. Bestie, talk about fucking triangles and squares and rectangles and shit. Well, damn. I'm glad it all fucking worked out. But let me tell you something. Because you lucky, bestie. I'm being so for real that you weren't on that fucking catfish shit. Because I had watched that. I was binge watching it. What was it, like last week? Just because I'll never forget that one dude, or that one bitch who fucking did that shit to her cousin because he called her a fat Kelly Price or whatever. Like, she really had them going everywhere trying to figure out who the fuck did this, was catfishing him. So imagine that. And you, Bessie, what app was it? Asking for a friend. Because usually, yeah, let us know, Bessie. Well, not me. You know what I mean? Not me, but the Bessies who need to know. Because usually on catfish, they don't ever, it's either it wasn't the person you thought it was or it is. But when it's not the person they thought it was, they walk the fuck off. They're mad. They're hitting the cameras. They're like, she was so petty for that. I was like, what is happening? I love that episode, but so much. No, it's messed up. But some people need to be for real. It's crazy how people get involved in stuff like that. And I understand, like, the world is hard. It's hard to live life and be an adult. So I get when you fucking use stuff like that as an escape, but sometimes it spirals and it snowballs and it's fucking crazy. Like, you're one of the good ones, Bessie. You're one of, like, okay, you got your fairy tale, you got your man, you know what I mean? Y'all happy, good for y'all. I met my man on Cheese Spot just messing around. No, because let me tell you something. I don't know how y'all are doing it nowadays, besties. If I was a single woman nowadays, I would literally would not look for a man. I'm being dead ass. If me and Jacobo ever broke up, there's no lo que era, you know what I mean? But you never know. Nobody's safe. De los cuernos, what? Nadie se salva. So, if for any reason me and Jacobo were out together and I had to be fucking single, bitch, I literally would just be single. The right man gonna have to come find me. I ain't looking no more. Because when I found Jacobo, I was looking that day, bitch. I'm not looking no more. Okay? I'd literally just be home. He gonna find me. He gonna find me when he finds me. I'm not about to be out here embarrassing myself. I'm not about to be out here fucking having to go halvesies on lunch or dinner. The fuck? Can you... My biggest fear is a man inviting me out to eat and then he tells me, oh, let's go halvesies. Bitch, I don't know what I would do. I would not know what to do if I had to go halvesies on dinner that you invited me out to, bitch. Like, I deleted and reinstalled Tinder so many times because the options were not, yeah. And then as soon as they tell me, oh, you know, my kid, no. I'm not doing bebe kids. I'm not going halvesies. And then for them to be like, oh, my baby mama, or no. Yeah, and these times, but to all the single bitches out there, to the single besties, la bendición, la bendición. I hope y'all find what y'all are looking for because it's scarce. It's giving scarce. They're scary. These men, and then they're fucking, these new men, the new generation men hate women. I have yet to see a man who is single who actually enjoys women's company. It's giving closeted. It's giving, you want to be us. And that's why you don't like us. Because you have to pay for this day. Bestie, this happened to me one time. I'm telling you, I wouldn't know how to act. I would cause a scene. I'd be like, what do you mean I have to pay half? You invited me out. As a single bestie, I retired from dating. I'm going to just die. Bestie, just wait. The right person going to come for you. The right person going to come into your life. Don't be looking, bestie. Look a little bit, but don't look too hard. Baby mamas give the new one a hard time. And it even about the baby. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I can't do it. And you know what? At that point, I might have to fucking try out tijeration at this point because I'm. Hey, Mayra, late pero llegaste. All right, because these men, they're not. And you know what? He said we said separate bills. I told him I had to go to the restroom and paid an Uber and left the fuck. Good thing you got away. No, because here's my thing too. I'm such a petty person. Like if I was out with a man and he told me, oh, like you know, the lady comes over separate bills. I might no, just put it together, put it on my card. You okay, princess? Do you want me to fucking open your door too? Never see. And then the way I would quemarlo, because now that I have this whole TikTok thing and like YouTube and all this, the way I would come out here and post this picture, but I do not go out with this man because he wants a free meal. I would use my platform for good, besties. I'll let y'all know. He not it. And for research purposes, I would tijerear. I'm being dead ass. For my tijeration besties, I would do it for y'all to give y'all a good review. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like I'm strictly diggly, but I would sacrifice myself. I'd be like, you know what? Let me go see what she got going on. I would let her, you know what I mean? Do what she gotta do. Give a good review. I'm like, besties, hit her up. Hit her up because she doing the damn thing. Hey, see her now that's happy 4 months. Yeah. I'm about to hit her up, besties. Do what y'all gotta do. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Embarrassing story time. I'll just say one more time. Taking one for the team. I don't want... Yo me sacrifico. Y'all know. I'll do it for y'all. Because I love y'all like that. You gotta try it out for all of us curious cats. That's what I'm saying. I would. But I heard from current single friends that it's rough out there. Yeah. I wake at these. Okay. Embarrassing story time. Hey, Muddy. Bestie, I was 18 at the time, and you know in a Mexican household, that age don't mean shit. It sure fucking doesn't. So I still had to do a sneaky shit. I snuck my boyfriend through my window at night when everyone was asleep. I was living at my grandma's house at the time. We did the dirty, and it was so good we fell asleep. He was supposed to turn his alarm on at 5 a.m. so he could sneak out in the morning before everyone wakes up. We ended up waking up at 11 a.m. and by then my grandma was already up. I was panicking. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't hear her cleaning, so I thought she was in her room. Come to find out, she was in the backyard watering her plants and saw my boyfriend jump out my window. She ran to my room and banged on the door, telling me to open the door, and I opened it, and she said, what the fuck is he doing in your room and jumping out the window? I made up a lie, and I said I needed to give him something, so I told him to go through the window so he wouldn't wake anyone up. All she said was never wanted to see him at the house again. I felt so bad after that, but my grandma is a real one because she didn't tell my mom shit. My mom was super strict, and I know I would have gotten my ass beat if she would have told my mom. Well, now 7 years later, and now a baby on the way, I'm with the same man who was my boyfriend, is now my husband, and my grandma loves him even after he did that. Low-key, hella embarrassing, and she said she can't wait to tell our kids one day about it. Oh, bestie, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm glad that it worked out for you. I'm done. Y'all really was sneaking these men in. Me too. That sounds like the one where the boyfriend fell asleep during the storm. Literally, I was about to say, wait. Halfway through, I was like, wait, am I reading the same one? But did you see that Raul and Rosalia broke up? Oh, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Se le pegaron las cobijas. No, I don't want to be that bitch. I didn't talk about them. I remember y'all already know about Bad Bunny. And I was telling y'all about that man. But I just feel like, here's the thing. They're just two sexy people. Okay? They're two sexy people and two pretty bitches. Because Raul, to me, gives off very feminine vibes. When you got two pretty bitches, it's hard to tijerear. You know what I mean? And it gets boring real fast. So, I get it. I understand it. I knew it wasn't going to last that long. They was having their fun. You could tell they was really doing they was doing the damn thing when it came to bedtime. You know what I mean? Sneaky. I mean, something, what the fuck? El delicioso. But it's hard. It's hard when you got two pretty bitches in the same bed. I knew it wasn't going to last. Bro was out here saying he manifested Rosalia, then went and did that. What'd he do? Did he cheat on her? I don't know. He just gives me bi vibes. Es que faltó la de elefante. Yeah. Let me know what he did. He cheated? Oh. I didn't see that one coming. I thought he just got bored of her. Yes, with some model from Colombia. It's because, y'all, don't cancel me. I don't even want to say it because y'all remember, bitch, you're fucking, don't cancel me. But like, the Spanish queens, they don't be knowing what they're doing. And if I have any Spanish queens in here, babe, please be for real with me, okay? Please humor me for a fucking second. The Spaniards, they don't know what they like because they're used to getting shit by force, okay? It's giving colonizing. And that's all they know how to fucking do. They don't know how to be colonized. You know what I mean? Like they want to do the colonizing. So they're not used to like getting down in bed. So all my Spanish queens, get your shit together. Cause you're fucking missing out on Raul. And I knew she was gonna fuck up. I knew she was gonna fuck up so bad. Cause I know it gets bland. There's no spiciness there. When have you ever fucking heard, let me go give me a Spanish queen? Y'all need to up y'all shit. Do some fucking hip thrust. Get up in there. You feel me? This comes from a big bitch. Get up in there. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, okay? I'm gonna tell you another thing. Colombia, bitch. Let me get up in here again. Besties. If ever, and this includes me, I'm up in this bitch, okay? If ever, literally, if ever, some Colombian bitch gets too close to Jacobo, I'm already taking the fucking loss. I'm taking the loss. Not to stereotype you bitches, but Colombian bitches are fucking nasty. But not in a bad way, in a good way, okay? Those bitches will take your fucking man because they're naturally, that's a BBL, okay? Oh, wait, no, that's Brazilian, my bad. But I'm not even gonna lie. The Colombians are the originators of that shit. You cannot fucking tell me, okay, that these bitches weren't the fucking blueprint for that. I know it's called a Brazilian butt lift. I know it's called a BBL, but I always think about Colombians. When I think of that, I think about Colombians. And I don't know if you've ever seen this shit, but let me tell you something. Them bitches don't even fucking let a man go to Colombia. When they want to be like, oh, I want to do we're going to do a little man trip. We're going to Colombia. Okay, you lost him, bitch. No, yeah, exactly. I'm scared of them. They're on another level. Exactly. Okay? Them bitches don't give a fuck. I saw a TikTok where these tall ass men, I don't think it matters. They went to fucking Colombia, okay, on a boys trip. These bitches were touching them. They were manoseando. Like, they weren't safe. These Colombian bitches were fucking catcalling these men. They were fucking rubbing their backs, grabbing their troncos. They were doing, I was like, is this real life right now? Like, they really don't care. Sin vergüenzas. Good for you, girl. But my man ain't never going to Colombia. Don't let them go, bitch. I'm telling you right now. Boys trip, no. Go to Mexico City. Go somewhere else. But you're not going to fucking Colombia. Yeah. So, she never had a chance. Rosalia never stood a fucking chance. I'm sorry. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to pit two women against each other. But when it comes to Colombians, bitch, your man ain't fucking safe. They're never safe. They're naturally flirty women. Like, they're flirty. And they just have this fucking, this charisma about them that, like, should make me think I'm falling in love with the bitch. You know what I mean? So, don't do it, besties. Don't say I didn't fucking warn y'all, because I let y'all know right now. Just look at the girl he cheated with, Bessie. Qué bueno que mi viejo no tiene papel. The only time that's acceptable. No, I got me fucked. Like, literally, if I saw a Colombian next October, I'm done. I'm not even gonna fucking fight with the bitch. Let me go see what you're talking about. Don't tell me I'm to Colombia. Rosalia's a little blah to me. She gives me the ick for no reason. I'm sorry, Bessie. Sofia, but okay? Okay? Raúl, Alejandro y Rosalía terminaron. ¿Por qué? Where can I find this? What's her name? Let's put Raul. What I put? Raul Alejandro. Side piece. Amante. What do I put? I can't find it. Oh, Valeria Duque. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm sweating already. I'm sweating already. Oh, damn. Rosalia didn't stand a fucking chance, y'all. She didn't stand a fucking chance. Oh, damn. Wow. Oh. Somebody check up on Rosalia, y'all. Somebody check up on her. Because... Somebody check up on her. Look at that. Somebody check up on Rosalia. Make sure she good, y'all. First of all, the face card. Okay. Look at the body, yaddy, yaddy. Yeah. She never stood a fucking chance. She never stood a chance. Damn it. I almost feel sorry for the bitch, even though I don't like her. Well, what can you do? I would have gave her my man. I would have sacrificed. Take him for a ride. I never thought people are chosen to be pretty. Like, what the fuck? And their accent, I used to hear the Colombian. Oh, no, because Colombian men, bitch. Oof. That's another story. That's another story. You know what I mean? Don't even. I wouldn't do it, though. I'd try it for sex only, but I would not be with the Colombian. Them motherfuckers are cheaters. It's like they just have this, like... I don't want to get into it. Never had one. Wish. I would have just left, no or anything. If she took my man, I would understand. That's what I'm saying. Yes, and I get mad. I tell dude, at least say Karol G or someone else but her. Se mira, extiende la tipa a ver cómo le va. Bestie, can I see the cup behind you, the crown one? It's the jelly one, the jelly US one, bestie. It looks like almost red and hot pink, but it's like, yeah, it's like a hot pinkish. It's like a ruby pink jelly. Stay, bitch. Sorry. I apologize. I lost my temper there. I apologize. Okay. How I met my husband. It was so weird. Basically, there was this girl that was my cousin's friend, but she didn't like me and she was toxic as fuck and never talked to me or anything. And one day she randomly told me her husband had a friend that liked girls like me, chubby. Bitch! The fuck? At first, I was like, what the hell? This is probably a setup because she never even said hi to me. And I had already known her for like 2 months already when she would go to my cousin's house. Anyways, I found it sus, but then the guy added me on Facebook. And we started talking, but I was still iffy about it. But then we met up like 2 weeks after messaging and I fell in love. He hadn't even gotten off the truck and I already knew he was the one. I ended talking more to the girl because her husband and my mans were really good friends and we would hang out and stuff. Me and my man moved in a month later after meeting and married 2 months after meeting. We've been married for 5 years and my friendship with the girl ended once I got married. She got a little crazy and was talking shit about me for no reason and was trying to say I was hooking up my friends with her husband, which was not true. I tried talking to her to see what the hell happened because it was so random. She just started saying this to my hubby's family but never told me anything or even tried to reply to me. Instead, she would go through hella shade. And said she would throw hella shade, but once she divorced her husband, she left him for another guy. Everyone saw who she was, and they had already known, but wouldn't say anything out of respect for her hubby. But that's another crazy story and none of my business. Okay. It's giving she was a hater from the get. It's giving the only reason probably that she even let you know about her man's friend was because her man fucking told her. What a biatch. Good thing she ain't in your life no more, though. You know what I mean? Cute. Where's the crown? The crown was from one of my Ramon Buchones that I got for my anniversary. It was on there, so I just put it on there. Whenever I threw the Ramo away, whenever it, like, the flowers died. That's wild. But hey, at least she hooked it up. At least we got to give her credit for that. You know what I mean? No matter what she's doing now. Is it too late to send one? You can still send it in. We got a lot, though, besties. We got to fucking get through these. Bestie, my love story isn't all that, but here it is. In 2012, I met my husband. I was 17, turning 18, the same month we met at a mutual acquaintance's birthday. We were all rockeros, so she threw herself a rock show type of birthday party with rock bands y todo. So it was a party to be at. Everyone and their mama went. But funny thing, I wasn't even invited. The birthday girl was known, she was popular, and she had invited my brother, so yo la acompañé. Super bitch though, now that I look back, LOL, her bitch ass saw me with my brother when we got to her birthday party and only took my brother in with her and completely ignored me, mind you. Otherwise, you had to pay your entrance to get in. Since she rented a place for her birthday event, so I had to pay my entrance. Shaking my head. She later got me mad because I realized she was just playing with my brother's emotions. Según she invited my brother because she liked him, only to ignore him and ditch him right away, despite the fact my brother decided he wanted to stay for the bands. So I stayed too. Later that afternoon, I ended up seeing a friend at the show. When I saw her, she had pregame before the party, so she was hella drunk and was a fun time. We later ended up going outside to grab some air, and that's when I saw my husband, LOL. He was smoking a cigarette, looking all sexy, haha. He definitely caught my attention and my friends too. Her drunk ass ended up asking him for a cigarette right away. He was so polite and sweet, he gave her one. My friend then started talking to him, but I felt he kept checking me out, and not going to lie, I was too. But we wouldn't talk to each other. All of my friend didn't give a fuck, and ella se lo aventó and was flirting with him. He would ignore her though and kept checking me out. Later on in the night, we went our separate ways, but I found him later again on Facebook, thanks to a friend who knew him. We have been married 10 years now and just turned 11 years together. As for our first time, it sucked, bestie. We were both virgins, so you can imagine how it went. We were in my closet. I got all naked. I was so innocent. I thought you had to be completely naked to do a delicioso. Laughing my ass off. I was so embarrassed, but in my head, I was like, fuck it. This is how it's supposed to be. I had only really seen novelas, so I thought it was like that. It was all a mess, and it took us a lot of practice to get to really enjoy it. But I wouldn't change a thing. To this day, I'm still genuinely so in love with my man, and I'm so happy God put us in each other's path. Aw, bestie. I love stories like that. Congratulations on being 11 years with your man. Blessings. Blessings. All right. First time me and my baby daddy clapped cheeks. We had already gone out on 2 dates, and I was already like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He doesn't want the ussy or what? Okay? Because that's me. Just kidding. Do you not want it? I'll hide her away. I'll put her up. You fucking let me know. Wait, okay. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He don't want the ussy or what? Because he was going to be a hit it and quit it situation. But I ended up falling, and I remember he asked me for a head because I was on my pee that day. So I gave him the Got 3000, had this man in love. Then one night I went out clubbing with my cousin, and we ended up back at her house where he lived as well, and I was tipsy and wanting it, so was he. So we made our way to his room, and girl, I realized why he made me wait. Jesus, he ate the kitty so good, made me gush, and then we literally got down till the sun came up. I was shooked. God damn. Well, good for you. Good for you. I like City Girls Up. I must have been tired. I fell asleep watching. Stop it. Oh, she's not him. Hi, bestie. Y'all be making me feel. I'm like, damn, y'all got it like that? All right. Hi, bestie. I'm a silent listener and have never sent a story before, but I wanted to send my story of how I met my current boyfriend. Pretty much, I had only dated older guys before and was never attracted to younger guys. But back in my college days, I went to a frat party with my sorority sisters, and I was having fun dancing with my girls, and this young guy comes up to me and starts talking to me, and I was trying to ignore him the whole night. And he asked me to dance, and I said no, unless it was with all my friends. And he said sure. So we all danced as a group. And then when we went to sit down, he was still trying to talk to me. And then he told me if we could talk outside because the music was so loud. And I said sure, because I didn't want to be mean. But also, before I left, I told one of my friends to come get me back in 10 minutes because I didn't want to talk to the guy. And then we went outside and started talking, and I actually liked talking to him. And when my friend came over, I told her I was good. Oh, why are you trying to... Okay, no tea, no shade, but like, why are you playing hard to get? Bestie? Why were you trying to like play hard to get is what I want to know. You know what I mean? So, what's this? What is this? Um, what? Yeah. So Bessie sent me a message saying, Bessie, I'm shaking. I found these on my man's phone. And it's a bunch of fucking kitty pics. Beat his ass. She sent me the freaking pics that were in her man's phone. He's gonna come for me, Bestie. I already got all these men mad at me. But I ain't gonna tell you what to do. But like, it's giving confront him. It's giving beat his ass. It's giving throw some fucking hot grits on. Call the police. Exactly. It's giving jabby jab time. Don't do that. Actually, I apologize. Don't do that. Do not jabby jab him. Who does he hate? Who is the man that he hates? Send them to his mom. I can't show y'all for obvious reason. You know what I mean? No, because I wasn't expecting it. I know it. No, I seen shit like that, but I was like, I wasn't expecting to see that. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be messages, because when it's a message, like you gotta tap on the thing, and I thought it was gonna be like screenshots of messages, and no, it's an actual kitty. I'm seeing some random bitch's kitty. Do better, bitch. No face, no case though. You can keep them safe for her. Yeah, I got you, bestie. I got them here. Don't worry about it. Send him to his mom. Let his mom know what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, call an ambulance, but not for me. Rate it 1 to 10. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing all that. Y'all got me fucked up. That's crazy though. That's fucking crazy. And it's in the Gmail. It's in the fucking Gmail, bestie. It ain't even in the it's in the Gmail. I'm shook. I ain't never had this shit happen to me, especially on a fucking live. I hate y'all. Bestie, beat his ass. I'm not even playing with you. Like, there's no way. Oh, sorry. We're going back. Who does he hate? Who does he literally hate? Who a man he can't stand? Go do him. Record it and send it to him. Dead ass. Yeah. Don't get back with him, besties. Don't do it. Don't do it. Cause men like that. Who said rated jail for real? It's giving caught. I need SVU up in this bitch. It was a live reaction. I just didn't expect that. Like, she said, Bessie, I found this on my man. So I clicked on the picture. I thought it was going to be a screenshot of messages. I didn't think I was going to be looking at a kitty. Full bent over. Let me go back. I'm just kidding. I can't show it. I'm looking at the fucking... This, y'all. This. The itties. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. El Yoyin is in the picture. She bent over, showing the kitty cat. Bessie should have added a warning. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was going to be messages. I thought I was going to read messages off of his, you know what I mean? Yeah, and Chiquita Strickies. Y'all don't give me a fucking heart attack. That's all I know. Bestie, because you just never know. But, like, he can't just get on the hub. Why he do it? That's what I'm saying. Confront him, bestie. Beat his ass. Just kidding. But Who? Wait, hold up, Bessie. Where's the Bessie that breaks legs? Hold on. What did she said? She just said I found these in my man's phone. I don't know if it's a husband or a boyfriend. Who's the Bessie that breaks fucking legs? Get up in here now. We need the contact. I'm like, is this my ex? He's been dating this girl for 4 years. He recently contacted me and told me he still has all my pics and gifts I bought him. So sad. She was spread. No, she bent over. Sorry, Betsy, sending you Hilly vibes. Oh, some people come in late and I was like, wait. I just know that pic was hard to take. Stop. I heard from a girl and her boyfriend picture and she posted them somewhere. He ended up being registered as a sex offender since she was 16 and he was 18. So don't send news to others. Wow. Guys be wild. The Bessie that breaks legs on. Where's she at? We need to contact now. They at least look good. I ain't saying nothing. All right. We're moving on. But Bestie, it's giving Gone Girl. It's giving, I'm planning his fucking show us. I can't show that on here. You know damn well. Now, imagine she's a bestie. Imagine they're both besties. Well, one of them's a bestie, obviously. Okay. We gotta move on, bestie, but beat his ass. Damn, está quemando llanta. I know the fucking cuz are out there. Alright. Hi, bestie. Story on how I met El Cacas. I met this girl at a party through my cousin, and we ended up hanging out a few times at different functions. According to her, she didn't have friends, and she felt like my cousin and myself were her best friends. But something about her didn't sit right. She seemed too clingy. Well, fast forward, she told me she was dating her neighbor and that he had a cousin that would be a good match for me. So one random day, she did a 3-way call where she had him and I talked to each other. Time goes by and El Cacas and I keep talking and he ends up asking me to be his girlfriend. But soon after we had drama because this girl would make up stories about me to him and she would hit on him when I called her out and she denied it. But she tried many times to break us up. I ended up telling her, man, but he's such a ussy that he didn't care. She even told all his cousins dude had a tiny tronco. And he still stayed, shaking my head. I had to walk away from all that and mandé al Cacas a la verga. As you should. As you should, bestie. Oh, okay, we got more from the story. OMG, Bessie's at mine. Hold on, what's this? She said... she said, Bestie, I'm shaking. I found this. She said, OMG, Bestie, is that mine? And she said, I did beat his ass. He's my husband. Been together 9 years, 4 kids. And she sent me fucking pictures of the blood. We just witnessed a fucking crime scene. Tell you that much. Don't call Olivia Benson. We don't need her anymore. Justice has been served. And I'm sorry, bestie. We need more context, though. Is this from, like, the hub? Or is this, like, a person actually sending this to him? You know what I mean? Like, is this a real woman in real life sending this to him? You know her, he knows her. Or is this from the hub? Is it like an OF subscription? Like, what is it? Because if it's a subscription or something like that, or he just got the pictures off of the internet, that's different. A lot of men tend to do that. But if this is a real woman and you know her and she's doing this, and that's not okay. Let us know. Hey, this is all for shits and giggles. It's not real. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, do not call me for fucking jury duty. I'm not doing it. Wow. I'd be mad if he had them in his gallery, though. Bestie got hands I respect. So our company, I don't want no part in this. All right, no proof. Yeah, it's on the floor and it's in the sink, allegedly. This dog got me fucking stressed. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna wait for her to. Somebody give me a fucking Xanax. Bestie, I met my husband in El Salvador 5 years later. Here we are with one baby kid. Anyways, the first time we clapped cheeks, I snuck out from my grandpa's house and left the door cracked open and hoped no one woke me up. Closed the door on the way back from the bathroom. Anyways, there was nowhere to do it because it was a rancho. So we literally did it behind a shed in the mud. Good thing he brought his blanket. And he still says that was not his intention. Then why did he bring his blanket though? Okay, because you're asking the real questions. He knew what he was doing. Why are you bringing a blanket? What's gonna happen? Is it cold? You liked it though, Bestie. Don't act like you didn't like it because you know you liked it. All right. Hi, I'm my hubby. I need to take a shot. No. Hi, I'm my hubby. So my little sister, 5 to 6 years younger than me, I was 18 at the time. First noticed him at church since he was in the worship group at church. She'd always say he was cute, and just to get her mad, I'd say, ew, está feo, but low-key thought he was cute. And at that time, I was also in a long-distance relationship wanting to end things. But the guy kept saying he wanted to unalive himself if I would break up with him. And I knew he was cheating on me, but that's another story, laughing my ass off. Every time my family and I would go for church, we'd either sit in front or behind his parents. I couldn't avoid him, lol. I'd be so shy shaking his hands, and when we'd have to say, God bless you. Anyways, one day I ended up rushing out of church to go to work, but my hubby stopped me to show me this funny video, and he ended up asking for my phone number, and we would text every single day. After 2 dates, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I, of course, said yes. Since it was official, I ended up breaking up with my boyfriend at the time and blocked his ass. LOL, my hubby ended up proposing 3 months in, and we're now 6 years married with 2 kids. Okay, I like how Bestie was like, let me go out, let me be this man's girlfriend, and then I'll break up with him, the other dude. Okay, city girls, I see you. I see you. Good for you, Bestie. All right. Let's see here. Let me go back and see if the Bestie messaged. Oh. It's an actual bitch. I'm guessing a coworker. Yeah, Bestie, you gotta go. You can't stay there. You can't stay with him. It's just gonna continue. I'm glad you beat his ass though. But that never happened. Delete those pictures of the blood and stuff because, you know, when it comes to the baby kids, you don't need him having proof. You know what I mean? So delete that. Get it off your phone. Show that he was cheating when it comes time for court and all that other stuff. Keep those receipts, but the blood, you know what I mean? Delete that because allegedly delete that. You don't want him to have proof of that. And I'm so sorry that happened to you, Bestie. But everything happens for a reason. It doesn't matter. Focus on you. Focus on your kids. When the time is right, get back out there into the dating pool. The right person will come along for you. And if not, it's okay to be alone, Bestie. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with living your life by yourself, having good friends and family around you, and being with your kids. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, I didn't finish the other Bestie story. Okay, because I was like, the way it cut off. Let me read it again. About the Bestie with her boyfriend. Okay, so where we left off was, for the legal reasons stories told in this live are neither true nor false. Exactly. So with that otro tronco, yeah, the best way to get over somebody is to get underneath somebody else. So continue to the other bit. Let me quickly reread the first part because I didn't realize that there was more parts to this. So it was her in her college days where she got with a younger guy and she was at a party with her sorority sisters and she goes out to talk to the guy. But she didn't want to because she didn't really like him, but then she ended up talking to him. So she said, and pretty much we just never stopped talking and we now live together and going on 5 years and it's been the best relationship I've ever had. We have a happy and healthy relationship. All my past relationships were super toxic and horrible. He was 18 when I met him and I was 23, but he's always been very mature for his age and he provides everything for us now. I'm now 28 and he's 23. By the way, he asked me to be his girlfriend after 3 months that we met and dated, and my previous relationships were just toxic situationships that they could never ask me to be their actual girlfriend. This is getting super long, lol. But the point is, I'm so happy with my boyfriend now, and I'm glad that I didn't let the que dirá la gente stop me from giving the relationship a chance with the 18-year-old, lol. Bestie, you didn't finish my story. Do you know if you were able to see the other 3 messages? Okay, got it. Hey, sometimes all you need is a little colágeno. You feel me? Sometimes that's all you need. Good for you, Bestie. You out here, you out here living life. Girl, tengo que hacer de comer y está muy bueno el chisme. Yeah, it's Pantufla pics. Were, but I'm telling you, bestie, cut that man off. And he did it once, he gonna do it again. It's given how Stella got her girl back. That's exactly what it's given. Bestie. Here's a quick recap of when I started to date my now husband. He rented a room out in a house and he would sneak me in because the couple he rented from was super religious and they didn't allow for him to bring anyone over, let alone a girlfriend. So one day he snuck me in right after they all fell asleep. Well, we obviously did the hanky panky. Not the hanky panky. It was early on in the relationship, so we obviously used condoms. Well, when he finished, he went to the bathroom and flushed it down the toilet. Next day, when he came home from work, La Religiosa asked to talk to him. Well, I guess the condom from the night before clogged the toilet, and homegirl picked it out and saved it to show my husband. She asked him if it was his and that she didn't appreciate him taking anyone over to do those unrespectful things. They kicked him out porque la doña como iba a permitir semejante barbaridad en su casa. It's given she wasn't getting tronco. Okay? It's given she wasn't getting tronquis because why are you mad? And first of all, gross, why the fuck would you pick it out? That's petty. I'm gonna let it go. Okay, it happened. I'll talk to you. Maybe I'll kick you up. I'm not going to fucking hold on to it and show you. She was a freak. That's what it is. So, the fuck? Nasty. Hey, Bessie, I hope it's too late. Haven't seen part 1 yet, but couldn't miss this live mood. Hater. Who does that? Bessie, the first time I had sex with my boyfriend was so embarrassing. I had a cough around that time, pero todavía quería, so I said, fuck it. Me tenía de perrito and everything was going good until I fucking farted. I coughed to try to play it off, but an even bigger fart came out. Trágame tierra y escúpeme en mi rancho. OMG, I wanted to run out of there so fast and never see him again. He just laughed and kept going. We've been together 2 years now, so I consider it my own type of amarre. Hey, a win is a win. A win is a win. Hey, you don't know what type of amarres these bitches be having nowadays. All right. Oh shit, what's this? All right. When y'all be sending me, I'm scared of pictures now. When y'all send me pictures, I'm fucking scared, besties. I grew up strictly religious, so I was a V well into adulthood. I was essayed at a party, 25, and didn't tell anyone. I'm so sorry, bestie. I was embarrassed. That experience obviously left me traumatized. Plus, trying to date is a nightmare. As we know, men can be pure trash. I wished I could be as carefree as my friends, but I low-key wanted my first time with someone that I felt comfortable with and have it mean something. Years passed and I gave up on dating when I met a man at my side gig. I was teaching at the time and working part-time as an usher at a local venue. I picked up an extra shift and worked a football game where I was assigned next to the player's bench, where I met the most charming 6'3" hunk. Most guys I'd come across at work were drunk and gross, but he struck up a conversation and we laughed all of halftime. We exchanged numbers and bitch, ooh, it's gonna get good. Imagine my face. When halftime was over and he had to go, he casually mentioned that he just flew in and had just signed to play on the team. He was wearing a team polo, but a lot of people wear them, so I had no clue. He sent me a text right after the game and we talked for 2 weeks before our schedules allowed. Imagine how fucking nervous I was. I had the shits. We went out and had instant chemistry. I'm a plus-size queen and this guy and I worked out and went out to lunch. Que me viera. Now, as comfortable as he made me, we still waited 2 weeks after our date to be intimate. It was amazing. We lasted 2 hours and broke the damn bed, laughing my ass off. 6 years later, we're still together and just had our 3 baby together. He retired and is now pursuing coaching career. Our relationship has been perfect, but I don't regret waiting for him. I was 32 when we met. Let me see the picture. Ooh, okay, girl. Y'all look very cute. Okay. Okay, I see you. Oh, she did a real good HSC. So, Bessie, now my mom passing by as you're saying that confession. I'm so sorry. She's like, if I don't get some, neither do you. 2 hours? Let's move on. Hey bestie, this is a story of how I met my honey. We went to the same high school, but we never really talked. Then one day he responded to one of my stories on Instagram and we started talking. Well, after a few weeks, I wanted to link. I went over to his house and he did the thing on the first date. We have been dating for 3 years now and he's literally my soulmate. Love you, bestie. Love you, bestie. 2 hours, que hueva. I'm done. Good for y'all. I met my partner at a bonfire. We went to the same high school but never knew of each other until we met that night. Mind you, I graduated in 2014. I met him in 2018. The first time we got intimate was 8 months into dating. He didn't believe me I was a V since I was 21. Until that night, lo dejé callado. LOL. She's like, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you wrong. Can we still send them in, besties? I'm trying to get through them. There's a lot. All right. Hey, bestie. So me and my man met our freshman year of college. So before the semester started, I had to take a pre-course during the summer. Anyway, I met some girls there and became friends. Well, one day they started talking about this guy. They asked if I had seen how good he looks and basically going on and on about how cute he is. But since I never paid attention to anyone in the class, I never noticed him. So during class, they show me who they're talking about. I'm like, yeah, he's cute, but I didn't think too much about it. So anyway, the course ends and then the semester starts. So I go to class and I finally reach my last class. I walked in and find a seat when all of a sudden I see the same guy from the summer walk in and sit next to me. I'm like, oh shit, this is the same guy my friends were all thirsty about. The next day I tell my friends, hey, remember that one guy you were talking about? Well, he's in my class and sits next to me. So of course they were jealous, but again, I didn't think anything of him. Forgot to give the fake name. Let's call him Ryan. Anyway, I always hung out with my friends during our breaks in one of the buildings. So one day I see Ryan and he's sitting near us. As the days go by, I keep seeing him at the same spot. Well, one day I'm sitting alone because my friends left early and he comes up to me and is like, hey, are you in my class? I'm like, yeah, I think so. Trying to play it cool. LOL. He's like, oh, I missed class and was wondering if you had the notes. And I'm like, yeah, I do. So I'm thinking he's going to take a pic of the notes, but no. Tell me why this man goes, gets all this stuff and comes to sit next to me to take down the notes. I'm like, that's weird. It was awkward at first because we never talked, but then he started asking questions, basically trying to get to know me. He even would walk me to the bus after class, basically a gentleman. One day he confesses his feelings and asks me to be his girlfriend. Sorry the story is so long, LOL. Anyway, of course, I say yes, and he ends up telling me that he had this whole plan because he had been wanting to talk to me for a while. So he purposely missed class just so he could ask me for the notes and start a conversation. Well, now we've been together for almost 6 years and plan to get married soon. Aw, Bessie, congratulations. Some of y'all be having them, like, book talk fucking stories. Fuck y'all, just kidding. Must be nice. Must be nice to have, like, a genuine, like, encounter. And, like, be able to tell your kids and your grandkids how you met Pappy. Okay? I don't have that. Just kidding. Down, she snatched him up. Bro, you know what's funny, though? Let me tell you. I love you, bestie. Okay? Good for you. What pisses me off is the girls that fucking go crazy over guys, they never want them. They never want those bitches. They want the bitch who is literally not interested in them. And it fucking irks me. So yeah, good for you, bestie, but like, why? Why does it always happen? Why does it always happen that like, oh, men don't want the bitch that's literally obsessed with him. They want the bitch that literally doesn't even like them. Les gusta la pinche mala vida. I like juicy stories. No, I love them. I love them. But I'm like, damn, it must be nice. Not Pappy. Hey, bestie, me and my hubby first did when I was 16 and he was 15. Well, it all started after a family barbecue at his house. It was time for me to go home, and on our way home, we both decided it was time. So we took off, ended up at the corrales where his brothers had their horses. He got off, opened the gate, parked the car inside, and we just went for it. It was a little uncomfortable because it was inside a Camaro, and the space was limited, but it was amazing, and after that night, nobody could stop us, LOL. We started doing everywhere outside his house, behind a semi. His brother caught us that time, and in front of a church. And here we are 15 years later still doing the damn thing. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in front of a church. That's where you kind of got me. Cuz why? You know what I mean? But what do I know? What do I know? I don't know anything. Hello, bestie. My first time was with my ex-husband. I was 15 and he was 17. We had been dating for about 3 months and he had been asking to give him my cookie. One day, we were talking about it and I agreed. That night, I snuck him into my room through my window. It was during the cold season. Since my room was next to my parents' room, I had to open and shut the window very slow because it made so much noise. That night, I opened it for him and left it open and just turned up my room space heater. After doing the deed, we fell completely asleep when my dad was knocking on my door asking me to open it. My ex jumped out and got into my closet. I opened my door and my dad asked why the door was locked and to leave it open since my room was very hot. He went back to bed and I had to keep my door open and lay down until my dad was completely asleep. I ended up falling asleep and woke up an hour later and my ex still in the closet, lol. I got up and let him out back through the window. Not him sleeping in the damn closet. Jeez. That's fucking wild. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, wait. There's another part. Since it was during the cold season, my window was frozen from all the steam. I had the hardest time closing that motherfucker without making noise. I had to go grab water and pour some on the windowsill. Well, the next day, my mom was going around taking sheets from the beds and noticed blood on mine. I just said I had started my period. Then she was going around taking trashes out and pulled out the condom out of my trash. I didn't even know my ex had thrown it in there. I just told her I had found it in my brother's room and I didn't know what it was, so I was looking at it. Bestie! The amount of times you almost got caught is wild. Literally fucking wild. I'm gonna need you to get it together. Because there's no way. There's no way you miss a detail like that, bestie. Jeez. All right. Hello, bestie. Just finished watching your live from Saturday. I wanted to share my first time story for Sunday or Monday para que les dé envidia, laughing my ass off. Okay, so first of all, I was a V at 20 years old. At that time, I was working at a Savon, now called CVS. I started talking to this coworker. In my eyes, he was so good looking and with a body that was, oh my God, bestie. No más de acordar, se me moja la canoa. Well, one night after closing, we ended up at his house while his parents were gone for the weekend. He knew I was a V, so he set the mood. He had soft romantic music playing in the background and lit some candles. He made me feel very special. He made sure I was ready to receive his tronco, and to do that, he gave the best scuba diving of my life. Once I was ready, he slowly entered, and when I tell you it was good, it was good. He moved slow and steady. I'm sorry. It's the details. The details are getting me, bitch. Like, she's going in. He moved slow and steady, lightly asking me if I was okay and if it hurt. And it did hurt a bit, but but the pleasure was more intense. I had multiple O's that night. It has been the best tronco of my life. I am now 46 and can say that I have never had someone curl my toes like that again. There have been some that come close, but nothing like that first guy. It didn't end up working out with him, but this was almost 26 years ago, and I still think back on that night. Y se me sigue mojando la canoa. I wonder if he has Facebook. Oh, hey, they out here living. Damn, todo romántico. Literally, I've never heard anyone say it like that. Bestie, she was reminiscing a little too hard. That was wild. Damn. Well. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go over here, because goddamn. What is happening? What is this, child? Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. She wrote out her own smut. That was a little intense, not gonna lie. I was like, I'm flushed. I'm a little flushed about it. Okay, best. That's some smut. That's that good. Laughing my ass off. Okay, bestie. So the first time I, did a delicioso, it was literally a couple months ago, late bloomer. But I had that I wanted to be special mentality. But honestly, I was over it. And this guy was fine as fuck. We met on a dating app and we already went on a couple dates and we were already making out and shit, doing other stuff too, laughing my ass off. But the night it happened, he took me to his house and he said we were just gonna cuddle because I told him I didn't want to, but bitch, we were at it for the whole fucking night. We got to his house at 11 and didn't leave until 5:30. But he was OMG, bitch. I'm getting flashbacks, laughing my ass off. But his tronco wasn't the biggest, but shit, he definitely knew how to hit it, not gonna lie. And the way he just knew what to say, and low-key, he had his hand on my neck, and I was scared as fuck, but I was into it. Ooh, sorry, Bessie, but he had me feeling good. I know what y'all I know what y'all bitches are doing later. You can't tell me y'all ain't doing shit. Anyways. All right. What was this? Okay, okay, okay. I was like, where's the first message? All right. How we met. It was 2009. Okay. It was 2000. Hold on. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Who is this? Why does the audio keep going away? Can y'all hear me now? He was her unicorn. Who is this? It's because somebody was trying to. Why does? Can y'all hear me now or no? Somebody kept trying to. I'm trying to see who this is. I don't know. Bessie was calling me on Snapchat. I'm like, what's going on? Okay. I was like, what's happening? She kept calling and calling. I'm like, are you watching me right now? I'm live, Bess. I can't answer. All right. How we met. It was 2009. First day of sophomore year. I walk into my first period and I see him sitting there. He was a senior. Immediately after I saw him, I was like, I have to talk to him. The whole week went by and finally Friday came and I asked him a question. We proceeded to talk and then I told him I didn't know how to get my second period. How to get to a second period. Our ninth grade campus is a separate school, so it was a new building for me. So he walked me to class. We didn't make it to class because we both got stopped by the principal. We were wearing ripped jeans and it was against dress code. So we both went to detention. My plan was to plant the seed and watch it grow, LOL. So I purposely did not sit next to him. And I also didn't wait for him after class. The school ended up changing his schedule, so I never really talked to him again. But I would purposely walk in front of him when I would see him and he would always wink at me. He had a whole girlfriend, but it's high school. How serious could they be? Ooh. He graduated and asked for my number on MySpace. We talked for 2 years on and off and then became exclusive after that. Even after we became exclusive, we weren't intimate. I was pretty innocent and didn't want anything beyond kissing. Once I finally graduated, I lost my V to him. It was so painful and it looked like a murder scene of how much I bled. But I loved it. I couldn't stop smiling that day. And after, we were like bunnies. We would do it everywhere at all times. We've been together ever since and are still bunnies. As you should. As you fucking should. Good for you, bestie. Snatching them up in high school. I love that. Hey, bestie. You've been following for a while now. Here's my story on how I met my hubby. I was 14, he was 20. 6-year age difference, a little crazy but true. He was my best friend's cousin, LOL. The crazy thing here es que mi amiga, la prima de mi esposo, lo quería. Hold on. Let's go back. Your man's second. Oh, they're second cousins, I think. Anyways, I think that's weird. Yeah. La prima se la rima. Well, I met him because of her. But we kept it on the low for a while. I never told her I was talking to him, mucho menos when we started dating. When she found out, she stopped talking to me, but I didn't care. Para mí mejor. That's what I thought. Everything was good the first couple of years until we saw her again. All of a sudden, everything changed. He became very, very toxic, something I didn't like, and I couldn't stand. So I broke up with him. Turns out her mom does witchcraft, something I didn't know. And she did something to him so that I would leave him. He definitely knew something was up because he knew he wasn't that kind of guy, and he still wanted me to be in his life. So, of course, we went to the curanderos, and bingo. They told us who it was and why they did it. Anyways, we got back together after, and here we are going on to 9 years together, 4 of those being married. He's been my one and only since the age of 14. I am now 23. You had... Bestie said, La prima de quién? Sweetheart. Yeah. What's your snap, Bestie? It's in my link tree. She said, where there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to find a way to fix this man. And she did. Damn. I see, here, it's because here's the thing about me, right? You're better than me, Bestie, because I wouldn't go out of my way to help this man. Figure it out. You got witchcraft on you? That's not my problem. You know what I mean? You're better than me. Because I would, as soon as the dad would have, she won, babe. She won. I'm not going to look for, I'm not doing any of that. That's that real, because, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. 14 and 20, yes. And I got married when I was 17 to I'm trying to do the math. A 30-something-year-old. So that's their business, okay? They're married now. We're not here to judge. Y'all know my story too. I'm not saying that it's okay. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. You know what I mean? Make sure your nieces and your daughters and everybody don't do shit like that if you don't agree with it. But some people, you know, some people do that. So how is his aunt doing witchcraft on her nephew so he can be with his cousin? Because bitches is crazy. Bitches is crazy. I understand that some people might not agree with that, but hey, that's their business. You know what I mean? They married now. You know, say I cheated. No, Bessie, he went out his way to get cured. That's true. That's true. But see, that's my thing. 17 is closer to 18 though, Bessie. 14 is too young. Well, but I was wilding at 14, Bessies. Like, I'm being completely honest. Like, I'm not saying that it's okay, because everybody tiene sus, you know what I mean? Sus preferencias, yeah, see. When I was 14 going on 15, like, I was fucking crazy. I was wild, and I was doing my own thing. You know what I mean? No, not cheating because of yeah. My husband was 22 and I was 16 when we got together. Been together for 17 years. Cada quien. You know, a mí no me hace daño. Like, her being with her man at that age, it ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I mean? It's not affecting me. It's not affecting y'all. Like, there's no way that it can. There's no way that what's going on with her life can affect you. Because you don't know who she is. You know what I mean? I know who she is because I'm seeing the message. But, like, I don't know who she is. For all we know, this could be a fake fucking story. You know what I mean? So, we don't know who she is. We're going to leave it alone. That's their business. I was 17, I was 23. 17 is a legal age in Texas. So, yeah, it's not our business. She tells us her confession. At the end of the day, she's already 23. So if she was 14 now doing that, then yeah, we could probably ask her. But she already 23, babe. She already been busting open for her man. So this is, you know what I mean? And it's all legend. It's all legend. If you don't agree with it, I understand that. But she's telling her story. She's 23 now. And that's her man. That's her man. And like I said, y'all know who this is. That's why it's all anonymous, because people, you know, people have opinions, and that's fine. That's fine. But what she doing with her Uzi ain't got shit to do with me. I'm just telling her story, and that's it. We're gonna respect it. Even if you don't like it, okay? Even if you don't like it, I understand, you know, some people don't like it, but you will respect it. Just kidding. No, we're just gonna mind our business, you know what I mean? It ain't got shit to do with me. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that, you know what I mean? Right? I wasn't sure if you wanted her. What was it? Oh, okay. Sorry. Crazy, but you know, life happens. It's her business. It's her business. All right. Girl, what I missed, I was gone from it. My suegro was 15 and my suegro was 25. I was 16, my ex was 23. We have a daughter together, but it bugs. He took advantage of me. He already had 2 kids. I'm sorry, bestie. IDK, who it is, no judging, just wild. LOL. No, it is wild. That's what, like, every time I tell my story about how I was out there fucking, like, I was 15 with a 40-year-old. You know what I mean? Nobody knew. Just because I'm saying it. literally just because I'm being real and telling you guys what I went through. But if I didn't say anything, how would y'all know? You know what I mean? Just because I'm being open about it, because a lot of people go through that. Like at a young age, you just out there wilding. Nobody was really seeing where I was when I was 15. My dad was working out of town. My mom was cheating on my dad. She didn't give a fuck what I was doing. So yeah, I could have been pregnant at 15 by a 40-year-old, straight up. So that's what I'm saying. If I understand that that bothers a lot of people, and it should. If it bothers you, besties, like honestly, it starts at home. It starts at home. It starts with your nieces, with your daughters, with your little cousins. It starts with them. Start checking on the teenagers in your life, because we were all teenagers once, and I was out there wilding too. Thank goodness I didn't end up with that 40-year-old. Thank goodness I didn't get pregnant by him. Thank goodness, you know what I mean? I wasn't in a relationship with him for that long. So, you know, shit happens. Shit happens. Who are we to judge? We've all been through some stuff. At the end of the day, she married this man. She's 23. That's her business. That's her business. I will say this though. I got this comment, right? I just deleted it. I deleted it because here's the thing. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, here's the thing. There was this one thing. I just deleted the comment because I didn't want to get into it. But I got a comment on one of my TikTok videos saying the comment was flagged because they put the word pedophile in it, and it wouldn't like appear on my video anyways because of that fucking word. So they said that for me not to show anything Disney because they I don't even know how to say something about no, they're a bestie. They were like, no, bestie, I love you, but don't show Disney because they're pedophiles. And like in my head, I had this whole thing that I wanted to say, but I just ignored it and I deleted it. No shade to you, bestie, but I will say on here, when you come at people with stuff like that, at the end of the day, here's the thing: when it comes to big corporations and stuff, don't worry about Disney. I know that there's like a bunch of child trafficking, human trafficking. There's so much shit going on, but it starts at home. And what I wanted to say to the best, but I didn't say it. But what I wanted to put in there was, I agree. Okay, if you think that this is, I don't know what's going on with Disney. I don't know too much about big corporations or you know what I mean. What's going on with stuff like that, or who they support, who they don't support. But I was going to say, I agree. I respect that. But let's start at home. Let's start with the pedophiles in our own fucking homes. The uncles, the nasty cousins, the nasty nephews, the nasty any man and women in your life that has done something disgusting like that. How about instead of allowing them around the family, we kick them out? Like, that's what I'm like, y'all are focused. Like, my thing was, you're focusing on Disney, which Disney is a huge company. And I'm not saying that's okay if that's what's going on, but they're making money. You know what I mean? Like, they really don't give a fuck. They're producing fucking movies every fucking year. How about we worry about the pedos at home? How about we worry about the motherfuckers that are literally at your dinner table? You know what I mean? Because I'm all for it. I'm all for you, you know what I mean? Trying to make the world a better place. But it literally starts at home. Oh, excuse me. It literally starts at home. And that's why I'm saying, like, you don't like something, like, no tea, no shade, besties. But, like, if that some of the stories really bother you, then, yeah, it's time to start looking at home. It's time to start checking on the family members at home and not allow it. Because it does take a village. You know what I mean? Like, if I was feeling a certain type of way, I'm gonna check it at home. I'm gonna make sure that my family's not doing this shit, or nobody in my family is fucking around, like, doing the stuff that I don't agree with. And if I don't like it, then let me just distance myself from them because I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's about to say most of the time the trafficker is someone they knew. My mom got pregnant with me at 15 and she said my grandma was mean. Oh, I'm sorry. My mom's boyfriend and grandma was almost S80. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of, it's just not spoken enough. And we don't use technology. The government don't support social media. A lot of things around us enable pedophilia. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, cut off and call out the pedo. That's what I'm saying. And no, the churches too. Like, if we really want to get into it, that's the thing. Like, we're focusing on these big groups, but you're ignoring what's going on at home. You're ignoring the nasty uncle. You're ignoring, you know what I mean, the creepy cousin. It's just, it starts at home. It starts at home. Let's start holding these people accountable, and then we could go from there. And it sounds dumb, and I know it sounds annoying, but that's just how it is. My dad is my mom's victim. SBU song plays. I love it. Women do it too, y'all. It's not as common, but women do it too. LOL, y'all went in deep for it. No, for real. But and I get it. Like, I understand the people. But I'm like, you can't tell me, like, you know what I mean? The family vlogs that exploit their children for money. Wait, hold on. Teenus real quick. Teenus real quick. Because y'all know Maya Knight? I had no idea what was going on with her. I had no idea. And homegirl's struggling. Yeah, the list goes on of things that enables that. Look within your own community. I was shooketh because Maya Knight, y'all, is just being silenced with the Barbie movie. Bro, the fucking the propaganda, the whole advertisement for